large amount of people. Your phone rings, the caller is an unknown number. You consider not picking up, but they ring again. Another strange thing about cell phones is that you can practically feel them ringing in your pocket even when they aren't there, a state of mind triggered by years of carrying one of a
close to a decade. Oh, entertaining so far. I'm dungeoning from a hotel in an undisclosed location.
You realize that you still have a butt dial, so often end up answering your phone only to feebly offer a stranger's phone for them to call again, or vice versa. Akatitan, Poof, iPhone, no knowing everything is Kyotai dot fucking phantoms of telephony /B. Thanks for the call. Beep, 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 boop.
Okay. You call spirit world, collect. That's the sound of them being busy.
You call the spirit world, collect. You massage your wrist with the tips of your thumb and index finger. Hello, you have reached the cosmos. You hang up immediately. Vertical bar / vertical bar.
This time not as a witness. Grieving.
You try again, just time not as a wussy wuss. Ass. Hello, this is an unrecorded announcement again. Seriously? You say to yourself as you exhale deeply in disappointment. The spirits are assholes. You tell the airily tiling. You watch as your breath dances its way upward. You have frigid breath because of your coffee. It's a sickness really, because you only drink it because that's what they do in the movies.
Change your coffee to Sanka. You dipshit.
Change your coffee to Sonkar. #real talk. You proceed to wait patiently by the pay phone. Ha. Fuck you, God. Fuck you in your stupid fucking. This bitch wears a fucking cross but still sells opiates. With that profound insult hurled to who or whatever may or may not be listening on this day, you prepare to enjoy your overpriced coffee. At least it comes in a cool cup now.
Make a t-shirt out of this phrase. Booyah. Gosh.
You make a t-shirt out of this phrase. Fuck you in your stupid fucking this bitch wears a fucking cross but still sells opiates. Sass. You fist pump the air. Hell yeah, you fucking did it. Even though no one can see this, but it's your day, damn it, kind of feeling. Pretty sure this can go on a t-shirt, no? That is clearly the comfiest tee you ever worn. Mostly because it's made out of 90% cotton and 10% love. Or some shit like that. Who cares? You're fucking cool as hell. You get shirts sold on Etsy and other places where young adults shop.
Oh.
It's a hit. Slowly, but surely you become a shirt mogul. Your shirts are worn by grandparents, grand-grandparents, unintended conceptions and yes even hipsters wear your shirts ironically sometimes. A year passes and you can buy whatever the fuck you want. What do you get? Fin.
Shark fin. That was supposed to be a story. That was supposed to be a story.
You shock. You realize you're a fictional character written by some overglorified romance writer who gets tons of pussy because of their problems. You raise your standard of living to that of the moment. You become a famous starving artist who does it all, singing, dancing, acting, drawing, poetry, and working at Starbucks South by Southwest in Austin, even though you hate coffee, but it's cool because you meet a lot of celebs. That's right, baby.
Become a bartender at the SXSW queer area titled Gay by Gay. I think it's called, what's it called? Sorry. I think that's it. I think so. Network.
You become a bartender at the South by Southwest queer. You work part-time at South by Southwest and the rest of your time you're a struggling artist. You get to have a lot of awesome personalities in your bar because why not? This is really living, hell yeah. You fall asleep knowing that everything is indeed pointless, but fuck it's good.
Cash in the mad stipend you get for your services. Partay. Period. Not exclamation point. I just want it.
You cash in the mad stipend you get for your services, and partay.
Partay.
Yeah, bitches. Show 'em that life is indeed pointless and enjoy yourself along the way. You've learned your lessons, so whatever. You travel all over the world partying for a year, doing stupid shit, but in the long run, you love it. It teaches you a lot about people. You feel bad sometimes and learn that yeah, life sucks at times. But when you're free to do whatever you want, it's not bad. Like in song.
Especially this one that Madonna made just for you on her deathbed. No!
You especially this one that Madonna made just for you on her deathbed. As twisted as kids on hill on steroids, while drunk off of hostess fruit pies. Eternally doomed to be overweight and celibate for all your failures ever incurred in life. Quite like the tragic death of this diva, may she rest in peace.
Finagle some of the ashes of her urn and keep for yourself. In case someone needs a spell.
You finagle some of the ashes of her urn, and keep for yourself, in case someone needs a spell. After she dies, you steal some of her ashes so you can perform more magic for yourself. Hell yeah. Her death has made your life a little easier. She was an old lady, and what do you care about some old broad that's older than your mom? Nonsense. You prepare to receive a material bitch's wrath. But it doesn't come. After a couple weeks, you realize she might have ascended through the firmaments or whatever happened after death. Whatever she's doing is okay with you because it means she's no longer a monkey wrench in your affairs and can't short-circuit your future enjoyment of life. Unless she's somehow still hovering on another plane, spying on you. Better not take chances. You head to your favorite area in this shitty suburb that they like to call a park.
Cruise the pick for fellow Madonna fans.
You cruise the park for fellow Madonna fans. You figure the park is a good place to start looking for fresh talent to hit on. If you find someone you like, you might as well start your Don Juan reputation off here at your old high school. Head to the park and scope it out. Happy hunting. It's one of those great spring days where you can wear a t-shirt and jacket since the sun's so bright. but there's a cool wind.
Review the rules of gay cruising in parks.
You review the rules of gay cruising in parks.
And there are rules.
Picnics included, but as always, take your pick. Of course, most any place is secluded in the middle of a city park. Now, where will you hide, pervert? Don't disguise yourself as a tree. Not only will this give you away immediately, but it's also incredibly lame.
Be yourself and grab the next bulge you see.
You be yourself and grab the next bulge you see.
There we go. Let's see if you know what bulge is.
In times such as this, being yourself is important. You figure if you're going to hit on anybody, you should do it naturally. The only issues is hitting on guys tends to make you gayer.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything inherently gay about it, or so Larry claims, but still. Something about putting yourself out there, reaching into a stranger's pocket, touching their hand, then reaching into their pants pocket and saying, "Hey there, I like you a lot." You what you got there? Some tubers? Imitating your consummate professional role model, you nonchalantly walk over to the man with daisies in hand. Hopefully this stereotype works for gay people and flowers still work as well. As you confidently strut through the dirt path, you notice a solitary man ahead, his back turned at you. This is your man, hopefully he's as easy as all them seems.
Rapaciously compliment his chrysanthemums.
You rapaciously compliment his chrysanthemums. You approach the man owning the bum-bum with the flowers in hand. As you come around for a closer look at his collection of flowers, you see nothing else but what could be considered a self-satisfied prick. If that's what you like, then more power to you. Unfortunately, you're looking for more a person truly in need of your mommy. Oh well, can't win 'em all smile. Hey, how's it going?
Make nice.
You make nice. You are a psychiatrist. Your job consists of getting people to be honest with you, but sometimes even you're taken aback by the rich texture and tapestry of lies woven before you. The man is a wreck, which is perfectly understandable given that he's allergic to flowers. Whenever he goes into full anaphylactic shock, All sorts of bulges occur in strange places, usually to different degrees.
Ask him if he has thought of maybe not working as a florist.
You ask him if he had thought of maybe not working as a florist. cynicalman.deviantart.com. You already had this talk with him. He's obviously a flower lover and he's just looking for reassurance that you're a good guy and he still has a chance. Normally most people ask all their important questions up front, but usually by this time patients are begging for prescription and well on their way to leaving your office.
Prescribe him some disoxin.
You prescribe him some disoxin.
But we're not...
No, you would not entrust this man with the opioid-based painkiller.
No.
Personally, I definitely wouldn't, but this or Oxy, this is a no-brainer choice really. Besides, there's plenty of non-narcotic alternatives out there, so it's not like he's getting nothing. Before prescribing him anything though, your eyes flicker towards the back of his throat and see something pretty alarming.
Eventually, cynical man spills the details of his love life. Even you didn't know. Retry again. Ooh. Damn. Sorry. Okay, there we go. That's fine. It's okay. Skip away.
Although it's not really my forte, I'll give you some of my pills. They aren't regular methoxyvinidate, but they might help perk you up just the same. Just take one on days when you feel particularly sad or something. They're good for energy anyway, and as Yogi would say, it's better to be fidgety than lethargic. You skip away, satisfied that you have done. You get into your waiting area to see an angry Asian man. Apparently he is the prime accused in an affair he was having with a girl of marriageable age. Her father, in righteous and proper mannerisms, brought him here to give him one chance at redemption, propose to his daughter and make things right. What do you think I ought to do, Doc? He asks. Well, that's what I'm here for.
You propose, they cut the daughter in half. and decide which half they want. And hope they get the biblical reference.
You propose they cut the daughter and decide which half they want, and hope they get the biblical reference. You crack a few jokes to break the ice, hopefully to get them to admit they're joking as well, but it backfires. Sheesh, Doc, what do you think we are? You know, people joke about it, but if anyone took your advice literally, there'd be an epidemic of cutting women. Thanks, but no thanks, he said. Now they think you're weird. You say you didn't come here to make people normal. You want out now. Why you ever come to something like this is beyond you. You were running a great business. Putting on your best reasonable manner, you ask what they are looking for in a psychiatrist. Well, of course we want someone with traditional values, but compatible with the fast-paced life, Ken says. Get it? Now what kind of joke is that? They expect you to laugh at that. It's the 21st century, Ken.
That's being a little racist.
You say, and yet you want me to preside over Edo period problems? Get pretty smart battle of wits, it's 12 int versus 2 char. You giggle to hide your inner terror, which gives away your bluff. They are too stupid or too dumb to realize what battle of wits means, so they stick to normal conversation. Feels like everything but the point is getting through to them. Who do you think you are, Mickey Castles? You Google Mickey Castles. For that one moment your life makes sense again, freedom from normality. You ponder leaving the roundscape. So which is it, Doc? You gonna fix us up or what?
Pull out a gun and say, I already told you. Cut your daughter in half and decide which of you do you want. And see what they do.
You pull out a gun and say, I already told you, cut your daughter in half, and decide which of you do you want. And then see what they do. You tell them seriously, but they probably won't do it, seeing as how anything dealing with psychiatrists. They dance around the topic. You manage to change the topic to why they think that stuff is stupid. They start to not pay attention and concentrate on their palms, mentioning that they are addicted to self-pity. You take advantage by asking them a few key questions about their life story. They start heading over to their seats, so you head into the last part of this session. You prescribe each of them Dazoxin, saying, this is the most effective snake oil in the land. Jesus brought it himself. You cross-reference your findings against the rumors about them given to you by Dr. Clarks himself and match it up with the self-help/public dictionaries they have read. You have to let them go, as you see they haven't been doing anything overly bad, well beyond extreme self-sabotage. They just need a huge hug or something. You write up what you think would be best for them in the weekly reports, hoping that they get seen sometime soon.
Head home and get snugly in your cabin and tell the kids at camp about your day.
You head home and get snugly in your cabin and tell the kids at camp about your day. Sadly, no one wants to hear your story. In fact, they are cruel. You cry into your pillow the entire eve, bawling, why can't I be loved, you think as you lay in bed. You're surrounded by people for weeks, and yet no one makes any real connection with you. You day 5, the MDMA Jamboree. Theme, love you / please. You awaken the next morning and stretch in bed as per usual, with a few aches and pains, but overall you are an ocean of calmness and waves lap at your shores of contentment. The kids stop playing their video games long enough to start fighting over what cereal to eat for morning breakfast. Their noses red from a deep cold that has set into the mansion.
For some kids, shame cereal. And others for them guilt cereal. Assess their response.
You pour some kids shame cereal, and another pour them guilt cereal. Assess their response. Excuse me, Mr. Psych, the red-nosed kid starts with a faux British affectation. May we have some shame or guilt today? The minor chuckle from the major laugh-ageddon that went down the night before causes a brief frown across your young patient's face, but he brushes it off quickly with a smile. Today, we eat both. You tell them with a warm smile. After all, everyone is a little bit of both.
Now, everyone in line. For some whipped incel topping.
You now everyone in line for some whipped incel topping. Everyone in the mansion seems to like whipped incel topping. They are waiting outside for their turn. Whipped incel offers itself up eagerly to everyone who isn't incel and doesn't loathe themselves or be angry about past failings. True contentment leads to a warm, caring time for all people and a bright morning. I mean morning wood.
Oh. PSA? No, note. Although the characters are might be under the actors are all over 18 and verified.
You note, although the character might be underage, the actors are all over 18 and verified.
Just covering my ass.
You, on the other hand, do not look anything like your actor.
What?
Or do you? It's always such a mystery. Your young charges seem to enjoy your company, though. Strange as it is that they take to a pedophile lover of children's cereal and autism like this. No one chooses to brave the morning chill and head outside for some fresh air, though, so it doesn't matter too much. For breakfast you've made a nutritious big box of shame with milk.
Okay, yes, but, You assure You assure the camp that you are well stocked in your liquid castration pills. Snipazil.
You assure camp that you are well stocked in your liquid castration pills. Sniper's ill. The blonde, freckled boy looks to be bursting with questions and wants to raise his hand. Good interaction with the outside world. What exactly are shame cereals? Golden Graham's remarks loudly enough everyone there can hear. Well, it's something you've prepared for. Shame cereals are what popular kids eat. In a market full of sugary, excessively refined carbs, heavily advertised cereals shamelessly market for children attempting to buy their parents' love. You ask the class to raise their hands if they recognize any of these cereals. Everyone does.
Now, who wants some choco stigmas?
You now want some choco stigmas. Oh yes, your most famous creation. And, coincidentally, the best way to turn a profit on your drug manufacturing. 90% cacao solid chocolate with the cereal's shape cut out. You push around your prescription jar of pills of various shapes and colors around, looking for one of the yellow and black ones as their eyes follow you and the pills. You pull one out and peek inside, crushed habanero, tasty.
Yeah. Since when are habaneros tasty?
I'd like you to meet your sketch artist. You eat the pill after saying this. This was created using the molds I made of a popular cereal which shaped their letters out of little grains and advertised purity. For that is how they market their sugary garbage to kids. Not, you swallow the pill, like a natural food product with known ingredients that parents can trust. Like groom cereal. Tasty, you remark aloud, feigning a complex taste experience. You turn around to see shriveled noses and scrunchy faces at the concoction. Too bitter, complains Gabby. Kinda like you woke me up. You take another bite out of spite, chewing vigorously before smiling with satisfaction, actually finding the taste rather pleasant.
Let spite guide the rest of your day.
that spike guide the rest of your day. Linda reminds you of the World Sleep Society meeting happening tonight, and soon enough you're out the door, on your way to the gathering. Linda makes you excited, and your children are eager to experience something other than nannying app routines with mom and dad, although once ignited, this excitement has a habit of shortening their total sleeping hours as they spend more of their day alert and active. No one answers the door at the location of the meeting. What was it, again? You say World Sleep Society.
Let's get it done.